Giggles and Gays, the podcast where we talk about whatever we want to talk about. I'm Alex.
I'm Larry.
And I'm Jeff.
And we're gay. How's it going, guys?
I had to speed that up because he took my time in the intro. He decided to take a little longer, so.
Do we have it divided out, though? No, we don't.
Reclaiming my time.
I think Jeff was reclaiming his time, though.
Yeah, jeez.
How's everybody week? How's everybody week? How's everybody week going? Like, how did it go? Did you have a good week last week? You know, shenanigans.
It's been hot.
Oh my god, it's hot in Florida.
So hot.
Yeah, but it's been so hot for like months at this point.
Yes, but I can say that it has been a little less hot.
Yeah, I would go. It's been a little less hot.
Normal. Florida, like it's like I saw a thing and it's like, oh, it's only in the 90s. Oh, it's only in the 90s, but like the humidity is making my balls like sweat so bad that like
Yikes.
It's ridiculous. I mowed the lawn today and it was a nightmare.
Yup.
Well, speaking of things that aren't nightmares and things that are probably very cool, you know, considering that he is a diver, our Man Crush Monday!
Woo-hoo!
Our Man Crush Monday is probably I'm the only one who knows anything about this.
I knew who he was.
I did.
You asked me if I knew who he was, and I said yes.
No, you didn't really until I showed you.
I was just double checking to make sure he was the swimmer guy, but I did say he was the gay swimmer. I did.
I know, and I said one of them.
Yeah, but I knew
he's not a swimmer.
He's a diver.
He's an Olympic diver.
Which involves a swimming pool, which means you're swimming at one point to get out of the pool.
No, but you just dive.
They send someone in to go fetch him after he dives.
They scoop him out
with the big old fish net.
So our Man Crush Monday is queer Olympic swimmer Tom Daley. Now I say queer because there are reports he still fancies girls, but he is currently married to a man. And his husband's name is Dustin Lance Black. I believe Dustin Lance Black won an Academy Award for something to do with the Harvey Milk movie. I don't know if he wrote it or if he directed it, but one of the two. But he won an award for that. They have a baby, not a baby, but he's probably like a toddler now.
A child.
That he's very cute. He is a very guarded child. So you've never seen his face or anything like that. And all the pictures they post on Instagram, it's just like a little heart over it. So,
well, I mean, that's good for his privacy, though.
Yeah, but he's a very attractive young man. He's much younger than his husband is. He fills out the swimming trunks that he wears for being an Olympic diver.
Wow.
And I have read stories where apparently he gets a size smaller, so it's easier to dive. Sure. I just think it's because he wants to make his package look bigger.
Well, I mean, who doesn't?
But no, he wears they're really small, and
you'll see in the pictures.
You'll see in the pictures. Hopefully, there's more shirtless pictures than there were last week.
Alan can get through posting them.
Can we get a...
Okay, first off...
that's the first thing I said last week. I was like...
In my defense, because I posted the Man Crush last week, in my defense, when I typed in shirtless Henry Cavill...
Is that really what you typed in?
Yes.
Okay.
I did not get good shirtless pictures. Oh. Apparently he's put on a little weight. So then he was a little pudgy. And I was like, well, I can't put that on there. But then I was trying to find like ones from like Batman vs. Superman or Man of Steel.
The Tudors?
Those were blurry.
Really?
And yeah, they just weren't coming out good. Because I think there's only one, right? Maybe two?
Yeah, there's one. I was very disappointed.
But it's also super awkward now when I open my camera roll to look at one of my pictures on my camera because the first thing I see is his shirtless torso.
Why don't you just delete it?
Because I don't want to just delete pictures.
Why? That's what the internet is for.
Well, now I have random shirtless men in my camera roll and it's...
different.
I mean, there's just not all Tom Holland now. No, I'm kidding. I don't think there is. Well, I guess I posted a shirtless Tom Holland poster the other day. So.
Wow, I just got tons of great shirtless pictures.
What'd you type in?
Of shirtless Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill shirtless. I typed it in that way.
Well, you typed it in wrong.
So Google searched wrong.
Another good one. Oh, that's a good one. Where have you been? I'm very disappointed in you. Half of your gay card is being taken away. There's also a lot of great ones of him clothed, too. I don't know how he finds clothes in his size. Those arms are huge. Anyway, he is not our man crush this week. It's Tom Holland. Don't worry. I'll send you some pictures for Tom Holland. No, I mean Tom Daley.
I was just about to say, I don't think that's him. Tom Daley, everyone.
Tom Daley is our man crush. And the reason I picked Tom Daley, let's go ahead and get into that. The reason I picked Tom Daley is because I do follow him on Instagram, and I think he's a very interesting person. He, of course, is an Olympic diver. They're currently on their way to, is it Tokyo for the Olympics?
Yes.
That were supposed to be last year, but now they're this year. And he actually knits, like full on knits sweaters and everything, which I think is really cool. And he also does a lot of baking and things. I just think he's a very interesting person. And his husband, of course, is also very interesting. But yes, friends, Man Crush Monday today is Tom Daley. And there will be lots of very wonderful Tom Daley shirtless pictures. So, moving on. Continuing on. If you all want anyone specific for your Man Crush Monday, doesn't necessarily have to be a man. We can call it Human Hottie Monday. HHM, maybe? Human Hottie Monday? Maybe? That could be a good one.
MCMR.
But if there's anyone that you specifically want, someone that, you follow on Instagram and you're like, oh, they're so hot, we'll definitely look at them and we will determine their hotness, and then we will, maybe it'll be our crush for Monday.
It could be a molten crush Monday because they're so hot.
Multiple gender crush Monday. MGCM. That's a lot. Sounds like something you would put into like food.
Sounds like an anagram at a very large company workplace.
But, let us know. Hit us up on Instagram. I mean, we all know that we're Giggles and Gays everywhere. So just let us know who you would want. And, we'll definitely judge them for what pictures they don't have with clothes on. That'd be great. I mean, shirts on. They all have clothes on.
Yeah.
Don't send us anything in our DMs. Don't, please. It's not that you would, but just don't send them.
Unless it's Tom Holland.
Please.
Can you imagine if those got leaked? Oh.
No.
Yeah, see, now you're excited.
Now I'm thinking if
now
it's
you're
Tom
excited.
Holland, yeah, that'd be great.
Now you're excited.
I have to say, speaking of Tom Holland, and I know it's a little off topic, but apparently there are some fan fictions of Tom Holland out there that also involve Chris Evans and Sebastian Stan on a boat.
That makes me uncomfortable.
That's just a weird setup. Like, you'd expect, like, maybe Chris Pratt.
No, the three of them on a boat.
He wasn't even friends with any of them.
No, at all. But anyways, I have read the fan fiction. It's not terrible. But but moving on, so we're going to one of my favorite segments, and that is...
Share a story.
That is correct. It is Share a Story. And this is where we pick a topic and we talk about a story that involves that topic. And since it's summer, not that adults actually go on summer vacation.
What is that?
Summer vacation doesn't exist for us. But let's talk about share a story about your worst vacation experience. It could be an experience. It could be your vacation as a whole. Something that happened on your vacation. You were just like, this just turned my entire day and made it shitty. So, who would like to go first?
Ooh, me.
Okay, Larry's going to go first.
So, this vacation was really good. It was a trip to California. But there were the first part and the last bit were just awful. So, going down there, I had a sore throat for most of the trip. And we were driving in an RV. And so, I was just miserable for the 2 days it took us to get down there. I was practically just inhaling this throat spray that was, supposed to numb it. And it was cherry, and it was bad. And then on our way back, our RV ended up breaking down in the hottest city in California on the hottest day of the year. It was so bad. When we went, we walked for quite a while just to find like somewhere to cool off, and they had a community pool, but there was literally no space to move around in the pool at all. Like, you jumped in and you were literally touching like 5 other people. It was so hot. I think we all got like majorly sunburned.
That sounds terrible.
It was.
I don't like it.
No, I didn't either.
Too much hot is weird. Too much hot. Who am I?
Too much hot.
Who am I today, you guys?
Too much heat. And then the other one was the opposite. We were supposed to go take a snow trip for our band. We raised the funds and everything for it. And then they were like, oh, it snowed up there. And we're like, cool. So we're going to go snowboarding because that's what our plan was. And they're like, no, like, we didn't put chains on the tires, so the buses can't go up there. And we were all heartbroken.
Wait, did they not think it was going to snow? Like, isn't it Colorado?
Yeah, it's Colorado.
That's what I said. Didn't I?
Yeah.
You were close.
Colorado.
I think you emphasized the wrong part
Colorado.
of the word, but you were close.
You know what? I appreciate the effort as a native Coloradan.
You attempted to emphasize some part of the word, so I guess that's the effort that counts.
Colorado. Colorado.
Rado.
There you go.
Colorado.
Just think of rad.
Colorado.
There you go.
Okay. Gosh, I feel like one of those girls on Drag Race who can't say the words.
Uplands.
Uplands.
You own everything.
Just like, what?
I just let them happen now. I don't even question it. If you just say something weird, I'm just like, it's probably Drag Race.
I mean, we've been watching a lot of that lately, actually. Yeah. So, bad story?
You can go first.
Okay. I would...
Oh, wait, are you done? Was that the end of your story?
We changed the trip to be an overnighter in the school, and it was.
They better have gotten y'all like really good food.
We had like bouncy house and stuff.
That's not food.
I fell asleep on the bouncy house.
So instead of a trip that you raised funds for to go snowboarding and stuff,
oh, and we got pizza.
They got you a bounce house and pizza. Sounds like a ripoff to me.
I mean, a bounce house does sound pretty fun.
Like it.
But I mean, what was the amount you had to raise?
Gosh, I can't even remember.
Rough bullet.
I think total it was like...
Just for you.
Oh, shoot, I don't even know. Because all the funds we raised...
Pick a number, damn it!
I want to say like
you were about to say a
few hundred?
Oh, okay. So let's just say $300 you had to raise. How many people were in the band?
Like 25.
So that's $7,500. A bounce house costs like $2,000 now. So it probably costs like $1,500 back in the day.
It's Colorado, you never
and then
know.
Colorado. So then it's only going to be like $200.
The Colorado bounce house tax gets you every time.
So like, what did they do? Spend $3,000 on pizza?
Was there a lot of pizza?
Did they have to rent the school or something?
I have no idea.
Was there a lot of pizza?
I say ripoff. How many pieces were you allowed to have?
Less than the amount that I took.
I'm just saying.
Because afterwards I was like, does anyone want this piece of sliced cheese
Babe,
pizza that's already in my hand?
That's what you do now.
Did anybody want this slice they already ate?
Does anyone want the slice?
That's defamation of my character.
No, it's not.
Clearly, you already were you were doing it when you were little. Now you're just doing it now.
Literally, with it's almost like you're beside the bed, Candy. With M&M's in your mouth, you want some more?
And you're like, yes, please.
Babe, do you want the last pizza? It's already on my plate, but do you want the last piece of pizza? Now, usually you give it to me.
I do.
But I'm just saying.
Because I'm a sweetheart.
And a blanket stealer. But I think that's a ripoff. I think you were ripped off. I don't know how old you were, and I don't know how long ago that was.
Who do we have to talk to about this?
They need to get a big ass bouncy house. They need to get tons of pizza, and they need to take y'all snowboarding. I'm just saying, 10-year reunion.
Yeah,
Actually,
who do we got to talk about?
It's our postponed 10-year reunion, and nobody like wanted to do anything. So they're like, "Yeah, anyone who wants to show up to this bar can." And I was like, "Cool, I'm in Florida."
But who do we have to talk about about this trip?
Eaton Middle School.
It was middle school.
But specifically in the middle school, who do we have to talk? Well, I'd assume a bounce house would be for a middle school, not high schoolers. You never know. It's Colorado. Who do we have to talk to specifically in the middle school?
You know what? You could try.
Doesn't matter if they're not there still. We can still talk to them.
My favorite person to blame was our vice principal, then our principal. It was Mr.
It was definitely the vice principal's
His
fault.
name was Mr. Orth. He was just bad.
Okay, Mr. Orth, if you listen to this,
Giggle-os, we need you to find us a man.
You need to sort this shit out, okay?
You need to find us this man.
He told us one time he kept all the boys in from recess so that he could tell us how titty twisters cause cancer. And so we're all just sitting there like, we promise not to ever give titty twisters. It was...
He sounds like a winner.
He won so much.
Oh my god.
We need to find this man.
So that way we can get like reimbursed for the bounce house
and traumatic experiences.
Yeah.
You caused him to never want a bounce house in our backyard.
Yeah. Not even just because it would fall into the lake, but also because...
We're far enough from a lake where we don't have to worry about it.
Because you fall asleep in them?
I could. I did.
How? Were people bouncing while you fell asleep?
No, everyone was sleeping because it was an overnight at the middle school.
So you just crawled into the bounce house to go to bed?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that makes sense. That's smart, because where did everybody else sleep? On the ground in their camping bag?
Yeah, or in chairs.
Okay, so it was almost like you got a hotel.
Did they lock you into the school?
I think it was locking, yeah.
But aren't you like a block from the middle school, though?
Yeah, like a block and a half.
Yeah.
So you could have gone home.
Yeah.
But then your $300 would have been wasted.
Yep.
So
Like it wasn't already.
hey, he's too young to understand.
We're gonna go snowboarding, and all you have to do is raise up $300. Oh, guess what? We're actually. But see, here's the thing. Okay, this is what bugs me about that. They had enough foresight to order a bounce house, but they didn't have enough foresight to put chains in a snow place on the tires.
I think what you're really trying to get at is they were never gonna go snowboarding. They were just gonna bounce house in the gym.
You can't just 24-hour a bounce house. No, trust me. I've been to where this is. You can't 24-hour anything in this town. Like, I've been there. Like, not that I don't like the town, but like, you can't 24-hour a McDonald's 2 minutes down the road, let alone a whole fucking bounce house.
That's what I'm saying. They never were really going snowboarding. They saw the price of the bounce house and they said, shit, we need these kids to raise some money.
They owe you.
They owe me childhood memories.
They owe you childhood memories snowboarding down the side of a mountain.
Darn tootin'.
And
I could have broke my nose. I could have broke my nose 5 years earlier. Shoot.
Alan, let's go to you before you have an aneurysm over this.
I just can't help it. Like, you. Bad vacation. So there was one in particular. I don't know if it was like necessarily a summer vacation. No, it was. It happened during the summer. But it was when it was like my first apartment, like when I got back from summer camp that I worked at, and all of my friends in like our little theater group from the college, we decided that we were going to pool all of our money to go to Daytona and stay in a hotel. Mind you, we did not at all plan ahead. This was all done in 2 days. So like, One day we planned it, the very next day we left. Okay? So we stayed in a hotel on the opposite side of the beach that was run down so bad. It was terrible. There was 2 beds for 9 people.
Ugh.
Yeah. And a couple of them didn't want to sleep with another person because they had issues. Like, there was no sex going on, but they were saving it till marriage. Not even joking. That was the excuse for sleeping in one bed. I was like, well, fine, you can sleep in the floor. Who else wants to get in the bed? Like, I did not care. So they also brought a charcoal grill with them. So we went on the beach, and at this part of the beach, I guess it was a really dry season, we couldn't even cook at the beach. Like, it was the worst. There was one bathroom also. And there was someone who had a problem because we brought their charcoal grill back to the hotel and we cooked it there. The hotel didn't even have a pool. It was terrible. Like, it was the worst. And, like, I know that there's someone who still talks about it, thinks it was like a grand old time.
Do you still talk with that person?
No, I don't still talk with that person.
Good.
There was, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, someone shared a picture from it on Facebook, and I was like, no, it was not a good time. I am not going to like this photo. So I didn't, and I removed myself from the tag.
You're like, I don't need to be a part of this memory anymore.
It was just not good. Like, it was terrible. But yeah, that's one of my terrible vacation
Is that where
stories.
you gained your excellent planning skills? Is that your tragic backstory to your new planning skills that you have as an adult?
No, well, no, because I had them before, but there was somebody else who I thought I could trust to do things like that.
Oof.
But then they also just thought it was cool to be free, and we're free, we're in school, and it's, oh, we can just do it. No, it was terrible. It was terrible. Yeah, that's mine. What about yours, Jeff? Just like I had perfect vacations. They were all
I'm sure
wonderful.
if we had a bad vacation, I don't remember it. I mean, most of our stuff was we either went to Disney, went to Colorado, we went to Arizona one time.
Why didn't you
It's
go
a
back?
random place to go to Arizona. What's in Arizona? Do you remember?
Hot.
My uncle lives there,
Okay, I mean that's fine.
but he didn't live there then.
I was like, we
Not-
randomly go to
Not
Arizona.
then. We went to Phoenix, I think. I mean,
Nice.
technically the Grand Canyon is in Arizona, so you could see something cool, but we didn't.
It's in the Arizona.
Yeah, isn't it?
No, but that's what you said.
It's in Arizona.
Oh, I thought you said in the Arizona.
No, I said it's in Arizona. We've been to Vermont.
Was Bernie there?
Probably. I mean, I think I shared the story a couple weeks ago about the mountain bike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was pretty funny.
where you did not.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Where's Jeff?
I
back
also
in the
almost died
room.
in Colorado ATVing, but I think I've told that story too.
I think so.
The one where I went off the side of the cliff and I could have died. But
Well, if you don't have any bad trips, what for you would be an awful trip? Like, cause
I think I can make any trip fun.
I know some people are like, oh, I would love to go here, and then I'm just not a big. I don't really care.
I want to go camping, so you can't say I don't like camp. Like a lot of people would be like camping in the woods or something. would be
Camping
bad.
is fun.
But I want to go camping.
Camping is super fun.
I think for me, it would have to be the trip would have to go wrong for it to be a bad trip. You know?
I mean, no, I get what you're saying. There would have to be something that would actually go wrong for it to be a bad trip. I know that if we were camping and it rained, it would be a terrible trip.
Well, yes, but that's not me saying like, oh, if I went camping, I think that's like a bad trip. Like, because he's asking like, where's somewhere that I'd go that I think, or someone would want to take me that I think would be bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Anywhere, I guess for me, any trip would be bad that it would be a place where we couldn't be ourselves.
Yeah. Like,
That's the only thing that would make a trip bad for me.
like the South,
Yeah.
apart from Florida, because Florida is so south, it's no longer south. It's just Florida.
Yeah, it's just Florida. Eventually, it's going to be cut off from the United States. There's just someone's going to just saw and just send it on down the line.
Wow.
I mean, it could happen. But yes, we do need to go camping. That would be super fun. We'll record while we camp with all the noises and everything. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Because if it rained, I'm telling you, I would be so irritated that I would need to go home.
Well, let's see how irritated you get during Husband Royale right now. It's time for Husband Royale, everybody. All right, so last Husband Royale, we did Disney movies with really bad title descriptions.
Everyone really liked that.
So this time around, we're just doing regular movies with really bad title descriptions.
Oh God, I'm going to be so terrible at this.
You can't be worse than me, though.
I mean, have you seen them? Like, if you look at the Husband Royale's list of who's won the most, like, yeah.
Play along at home.
Play along at home.
God, please don't.
Actually, Katie said that she was listening to it and she was screaming out the right answers and she didn't realize why we were getting them wrong. She said to me, she's like, I was screaming out the answers. I don't understand why you got them wrong. And I was like,
For the Disney one?
Because we couldn't hear her.
It's true.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Do we need to go over the rules, or do we remember how the rules work?
We have to get the name of the movie.
Yeah, I just want the name of the movie. I don't care the character, because there's no character. Well, there are characters, but telling me the character might not help me. So I need the name of the movie. And you can either let me finish. So, here's a new rule.
Oh.
If you interrupt me in the middle of the quote, I will not repeat it, and you'll have to give me an answer. But if you're the second person, I will repeat it.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Because if you interrupt and you think you know the answer and you get it wrong, there's no stalling. You're wrong. Okay?
That's okay. I'm good with that.
And I only give people one chance now. There's no other second chances to get an answer to the question.
How long do we have to answer a question?
I mean, normally it's 3 seconds, so maybe we'll make it 5.
What?
Do you like 3 or 5?
5.
5?
But
Okay.
it has to be a solid 5.
Oh, I'm going to go, as soon as you buzz, I'm going to put my hand up. And I'm not going to say it out loud, but I'll just count down. Okay?
Go.
All right. Grumpy emo chick ponders whether to shag a corpse or a dog over several years. Alan.
The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Fake news. That's my new way of saying no. You like it? Larry?
Beetlejuice?
Fake news. It's Twilight.
Ha! That's great. I love that.
Oh.
Group spends 9 hours returning jewelry. Larry.
Lord of the Rings?
Yes, it is.
That was a pandered question.
I mean,
I
to
was
be
going to be
fair,
really upset if he got it wrong.
to be fair, it took about a year in the world, but nine hours for the film. That's fair. I get it.
Alan, do you want the point instead? Everyone tries the ice bucket challenge. Larry.
Titanic?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Leonardo DiCaprio wanders a frozen wasteland in search of an Oscar.
I can't remember the name of it, but I know what movie this is.
That doesn't help you.
Got nothing.
The Reverend. The one he won the Oscar for.
I was gonna say,
I
is it?
didn't know you won an Oscar yet.
Is it?
Yeah, he did, because he did it for that movie. The one where he cuts open the thingy and sits inside it.
And he fights
I
the
haven't
bear.
seen it.
I haven't seen it
Oh,
either.
you've seen it.
I only saw trailers because
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I've
I just
never
know
even seen a
I just know
trailer.
that happens in it. Boy spends 7 years being a third wheel. Larry?
Harry Potter.
Yes. All right, mister. I wasn't going to do very good at this one. Talking frog convinces son to kill his dad.
Kill his dad. I got nothing.
Going once. Going twice. Larry, Alan, do you got anything?
No, I can't. I'm blanking.
Star Wars, Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
Talking for.
Oh, Yoda.
Yoda.
That was bad.
That's a really bad way to describe that movie. Drug-addicted girl takes advantage of mentally challenged boy for 3 decades.
Drug
Boy, that-
girl.
Takes advantage of boy for 3 decades.
Mentally challenged
Mentally
boy.
challenged boy.
For 30 years.
Larry?
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, it is.
Jenny.
Donald Trump is a human being for 3 seconds. Alan.
Home Alone 2 Lost in New York.
There you go. On the board. A guy learns to love a girl without her Instagram filters. Larry?
Shallow Hal.
Fake news.
Dang.
I got nothing.
Just give me something. Buzz and give anything. Anything. What's a movie I like?
Instagram filters.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
I can't overthink it because I'm not underthinking it. Falls in love. I don't know.
Shrek.
Wah.
That's why I said don't overthink it. It has nothing to
I
do with
didn't even
Instagram.
like.
Kid comes out of the closet.
That's gonna be so many.
Larry?
Bubble Boy.
Wrong. Fake news.
Comes-
Alan?
Chronicles of
Yes, it
and the Witch in the Wardrobe. Yes!
It's the Chronicles
like-
of Narnia.
I was gonna say Love Simon, but that was gonna be too on the nose.
A family's first Airbnb experience goes very wrong. Alan?
The Addams Family.
Wrong.
Oh wow.
Do you need me to repeat it?
Yes.
A family's first Airbnb experience goes very wrong. You can just guess something. Larry?
Sinister.
The Shining.
I mean, I was in the right.
You were in the right ballpark of genres, but not the
Yeah.
right movie.
I was gonna say Cabin in the Woods next, but that's not a family.
Paranoid billionaire afraid of immigrant.
Paranoid billionaire afraid of immigrants.
These are really hard. Paranoid.
Larry?
Iron Man.
Wrong.
DuckTales.
You didn't what? No.
You know, I didn't know I had to buzz.
Yes, you get a buzz.
I'm gonna get it wrong. I don't feel like I have to buzz.
Alan?
DuckTales.
No. Why did you say Iron Man?
Because Tony is a paranoid billionaire
Yeah.
who's afraid of immigrants, aka aliens, invading Earth.
Well, you're on track with the aliens because it's Batman versus Superman. But,
But
you got the wrong
one
movie.
One.
Wrong billionaire. wrong universe. But right genre.
I was close.
A series of naps.
What?
A series of naps.
Series of naps. Series of naps. These are real hard.
I feel like I know this one.
You know it. Alan?
The never-ending story.
No. Fake news. I know you know this one. Larry?
I can't get it out of my head. Princess Bride?
Inception.
Dang. Yeah, no, that's...
I've
yeah.
never even seen that movie.
I've seen it all the way...
Literally, we own it, and it's still not even unwrapped.
Public transportation running ahead of schedule for once. Larry.
Polar Express?
Wrong. Alan.
Speed?
Yes, it is!
I love that movie.
What is that?
Sandra Bullock movie.
Speed?
Speed is a Sandra Bullock movie.
Is she in it?
She's the one driving the bus.
Oh. I do it more because Neo's in it.
Who's Neo?
From The Matrix?
Yeah, from The Matrix.
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah. He's in Speed.
I've never seen The Matrix.
I've never seen Speed. Or The Matrix.
You never seen The Matrix?
No.
Oh, go watch The Matrix. Maybe the fourth movie's coming out this year. Go watch The Matrix. Anyway, bullied youngster with burst defect proves people are only nice to you when they need something.
Bullied youngster.
Larry?
Dreamcatcher?
Wrong.
Bully. One more time.
Bullied youngster with birth defect proves people are only nice to you when they need something.
Oh.
I got nothing. You already lost.
I know, but can I do it for fun?
Yeah.
Is it Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Yes, it is
Reindeer?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Cancer survivor never loses his sense of humor. Larry?
Deadpool?
Yes, it is. A wise, crackling boiler technician teaches high school students to believe in their dreams. Larry?
Dodgeball?
Wrong.
Oh.
Alan?
Dead Poets Society?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Lunatic enslaves chocolate-making entertainers, slowly killing children in front of their parents. Alan.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory!
Yes, it is. Woman abandons all her standards to win back a horny teenager with greasy hair. Alan.
Grease.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the last one.
To be fair, though, that wasn't a bad description. That was just accurate.
Apparently, Paramount Plus is making a prequel about the rise of the Pink Ladies. Interesting. Did you like how I turned there?
I did.
I've never seen Grease, so that means nothing to me. That's not a surprise to you. I've told you guys both of this many times. I've said it on this podcast.
I know, but it's a
gasp
surprise
every time.
because you said it again. I didn't think you were that brave.
A billionaire devotes his fortune to cosplay and beating up the mentally ill. Alan.
Iron Man.
No. Larry.
The Dark Knight?
Yes. And because of that, Larry wins by 1 point.
That's ridiculous.
But those were a little hard. I'll give you that.
Those were hard.
Hold on. We're going to jump into some easier ones for you real fast. Just to give yourself, some hope in your life. That one's Finding Nemo. We've done that before. We've done that. I don't know which movie this is. I don't know. No. Hold on. That's Tangled. We did Tangled. Hold on, let me go.
Sorry.
We already know who a 7-year-old girl who goes on an acid trip is. Hamlet and Joseph in the Jungle.
What?
Hamlet and Joseph in the Jungle.
Lion King?
Yes.
I was going to say Tarzan.
Queen with anger issues lashes out on her entire kingdom.
No, it's not Alice in Wonderland.
No, it's not.
You didn't ring your buzzer.
It's not Alice in Wonderland.
It's not.
Queen. I don't know. What is it?
Frozen. Here's that one. Illegal immigrant, not a Disney movie. Illegal immigrant chased by the feds. Larry.
E.T.?
Yes, it is.
I'm done.
This one just says everyone dies. It's Les Mis, but like...
Well, I mean...
They're not just talking about the people in the show.
Or old man obsessively stalks teenage girl.
Halloween?
No, Twilight.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyway, Larry wins. But you had a comeback. At the end, you were coming back.
I know, but then they were hard.
Yeah, I guess real movies are a little harder than Disney movies.
No, I mean, just in general. I mean, the Disney ones were kind of difficult, too.
Next time we'll do something different. Well, maybe we'll do movies, but I'll pick different types. Like, I'll stick to a genre, maybe.
Okay.
To make it easier. If I stick with a genre...
Yeah.
So then we can at least be in the ballpark where we know what kind of movies.
Because I was like, there was a whole bunch of everything in that one.
Yeah. So if we stick in a genre, so we at least know like a range of movies we're looking for, we'll do that.
Maybe during Halloween we'll do the scary movie ones.
Where it's as vague a thing as possible. And that would be fun. Because there are so many that are so
But isn't
similar.
that just the descriptions in general, though?
Exactly.
Maybe I'll make my own so I can just take the movie description and just make it really bad.
Pretty much. That'd be good. Good idea. We'll roll with that.
Person in house stalked by person outside of house.
Scream.
Was he right? What was it?
Well, I had about 12, and that it was
See, you
one
can't
of
have
them.
12. You can only pick one.
Exactly.
This is why I do this.
And that's why you would narrow it down. You would slowly narrow it down.
So that description fit one of 12 movies?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
not them. Anyway, Husband Royale has been completed.
So I've got a topic. It's a segment I'm going to call Grow In, Grow Out of, where we're going to just talk a little bit about
Things that grow. Wink.
things that like we've grown out of and things that we've grown into.
Our
Like-
bodies.
Our bodies have grown out, that's for sure.
Wink.
Oh, God. See,
Like-
innuendos.
So many.
Someone's got to bring the sexual energy to the podcast.
I thought I was already doing that.
I bring the blatant sexual energy.
Yeah, but every time I do anything, you're like, Jeez, we can't even talk about that before Jeff freaks out.
I mean, he did.
Every time.
Larry did bring donkey juice to the conversation.
You
so-
brought donkey juice to the conversation.
No, he.
No, I brought
no, he
donkey
did.
juice. That was me for Fear Factor.
His Fear Factor stuff last week.
Oh.
I did not invent donkey juice.
Fear Factor invented donkey juice.
Yeah.
So what are we
Oh,
talking
hold on. Oh, no, hold on. I want to know why I would have been the one to bring donkey juice to
I
the
don't know. All I can remember is you talking about donkey, but then it was that song.
Dominic the donkey? Has nothing to do with
I
donkey
just correlated
juice.
them together.
Ew. I mean, he would be part of making donkey juice because he's a donkey, but ew.
No.
All right, so we've grown out of donkey juice.
Are we
We
talking
have
about growing or
definitely.
showing? What are we doing?
So we're gonna
just
start
wanted
with
to say
growing. We're gonna start with growing out of. For example, fashion choices. I no longer wear very large jeans that scrape the ground as I walk.
Or shorts with pockets on the side.
True, my cargo pants selection is very limited at this point.
Limited? You don't have any.
Not until I buy him some now.
You better not.
God.
You do. I'm going to take all of yours. I'm going to cut all your pockets out of them.
I also only wear 2 big shirts around
I'll
the house.
stitch pockets on your shorts.
No.
Well, I'm sorry, Larry. I was too busy arguing.
I only wear 2 big shirts around the house.
What does that even mean?
Shirts
you-
that are too big for you.
Oh,
Like pajama shirts, essentially.
oversized shirts.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't wear them to bed, so they can't be pajama shirts. They're just around the house shirts.
The fuck's the point of them? Anyway,
To wear them around the house. You don't have to wear shorts.
Well, I mean,
To wear the shirt and the underwear.
okay. Continue. What else have
what
you
about
done?
y'all? Do y'all have any fashion choices you've outgrown?
I wear the same outfit I've worn my entire life.
I believe that.
I'm not denying it. My fashion choices have not changed.
That's true.
I wear straight boy clothes.
All the time. Like, I think it would be fun.
No, I already declined.
I think it would be fun if one day I had to dress like Jeff,
Oh, that's fine.
and then Jeff had to dress like me.
I have no tank tops.
Oh no, I would buy you a set of clothes that you have to wear for one day.
While we're out at like a park or
While
something.
we have to go to... Oh, no, too many people would see me. We can pick somewhere else.
What?
But we'll wear something.
But that's
So
the
we're gonna
point.
dress each other.
Yes, we will dress each other one day. But I have to wear what you give me. And you have to wear what I give you.
That sounds like a challenge.
We'll get back to y'all on it.
Would that be fun, though? I don't necessarily always wear tank tops.
But then what would I wear?
You and Patrick can switch clothes.
So it would essentially be...
So I just
same
wear what I
clothes,
always
just
wear.
a little bit longer.
Couple swap.
Just a little bit longer. No, I mean, that would be fun, right? Could get you into a new... No, you'd probably be like...
And then maybe you would learn to love cargo pants.
Why?
Because of the extra pocket space.
But I don't take enough things to have need.
I could
pocket
give you
spaces.
all of my things to
because
put in
you've
your
never had
pockets.
the chance.
I
You've never given yourself the opportunity to bring
I've
other
worn
stuff.
cargo pants shorts before. But and why would I need to have? I don't take anything with me.
Because you can't. Because there's no pocket
I don't
space.
need
Because
to.
there's no pocket space.
I have my phone. I have my watch.
You're going to be amazed.
I don't need to take anything.
You're
going to
be amazed.
No,
It's a whole new world.
So this sounds like this is going to happen.
Oh, it's going to happen for sure. And I will even take body consciousness into account.
What does that even mean?
I will make sure that you don't feel uncomfortable.
Why would I'm not wearing a belly shirt, but you don't wear belly shirts.
I don't wear belly shirt. Well, not that you know of.
So I was sitting there thinking, like, you know what? If I got the right one, I'd wear a crop top.
Hold on, Alan didn't answer. He was dressing me.
Yeah, do you have any?
Have you grown out of your fashion?
Yes, cargo shorts, and
Dressing like a farmer?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I would say so. I used to wear cargo shorts, and I used to wear them. I would not buy them unless they were below my knee.
Yeah, that was the style.
Yeah, like below my kneecap was like the thing.
I guess my fashion has changed because I used to have those zip-off jeans where you could zip them off and turn them into
Same.
shorts.
Same. I had like 3 different pairs of those.
Those were great. Don't give me that look. He had them too.
So, on my senior trip, I will never admit this ever again.
Can I make you wear those? Do they still make them? I'm gonna find out.
We'll have to go to Hot Topic.
I'm gonna get them in your size. No, I don't know if Hot Topic will have our sizes,
No.
so we're gonna have to go to somewhere else.
See, so in high school, my senior year on our senior trip, whenever we would go out and about, I wore something similar, but it was like, you remember the pants that were like, I guess you could call them helicopter pants?
Parachute?
Parachute pants. Parachute pants.
That scared the shit out of me. I didn't know what was happening for a second.
But there
It was
was
the helicopter pants.
There, you know, the ones that had like the lining on the inside, and then whenever you walked, they would just go swish, 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 swish. So I had like 5 pairs of those, one for every single day of our senior trip. I looked a mess, just saying. It was ridiculous.
Oh,
Even I wouldn't wear those.
the
Alan.
jogging pants.
They were almost like jogging pants.
Even I wouldn't wear those.
Yes, but I did because it was code. So, Jeff, you and I were probably in New Jersey at the same time.
I mean,
You were just in middle school, and I was in the senior in high school.
yikes.
That's so bad. Anyway, so, no, I would say I have grown up from not wearing those. My shoe style has definitely changed, I would say. Now they're a mix of these shoes and heels, you know. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I wear a lot more things that my mom liked me wearing now. Like nice shirts and things like that. That's what I've grown out of, for sure.
Oh.
I know now, like, if I don't know if this is the next question, but I've grown into wearing and liking things above my knee, at least a few inches above my knee. I like showing off my legs more.
Uh-huh.
I like tank tops more. Thank you. And then Jeff goes,
I wear the same thing.
oh, I thought you were gonna say bleh.
Oh.
Because he said because you have nice legs. And I said, oh, thank you. I just thought you were gonna vomit here, and I was.
He said a nice thing to you. You didn't say it about yourself.
Anyways, those are the things that I like to wear now. But I mean, we've all heard that Jeff said that he hasn't changed at all.
I don't wear as many sweatshirts because it's Florida now.
Yeah, I never wore sweatshirts.
I mean, I wear them at work.
Yeah, because it's cold there.
Yeah, my desk is under a vent.
Oh, lucky.
Sure. We'll go with lucky.
I have a fan at my desk now. She's like,
I agree. I have grown into a more like fashionable style. Like I like wearing more tank tops. I definitely wear flip flops here. I never wore flip flops in Colorado because you couldn't. It's never a time to.
it's true. When we went there, I did not wear any flip flops the whole time we were there.
I'm a very fashionable straight boy, though. Thank you. Thank you.
It's not even true.
Thank you. Everyone loves my t-shirts.
But your t-shirts are fun.
Thank you. They're fashionable.
They're fun. It doesn't make them fashionable.
It does. It makes
No, it
me
doesn't.
a fashionable straight boy.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to pick out for you to wear.
No, I already declined.
No, you gave it a little bit of thought.
A thought?
Thought.
It's
gonna happen.
Like
We're gonna take pictures and everything.
THOT?
Oh my god, no,
I'm
that
gonna
definitely
dress-
does
I'm
not
gonna-
describe you at all.
I'm going to dress you so straight.
Okay.
You're going to have an internal crisis.
But then I'm gonna walk and then I'm gonna talk and people are gonna be like, not so straight.
No, you have to act straight too. You have to act just like me, and I'll act just like you. So
I would do that just so I could see that.
I'll just be in the corner crying the whole day. But that face, I just wanted that face. But you can act like a straight boy all day.
I literally could never do that.
I don't think you could be me all day.
No, it would be exhausting pretending to be something that I'm not.
I have to be emotional. I have to use my emotions.
You have to be emotional. You have to be put together.
I am put together. Thank you very much.
Are you though?
Are you though?
I'm always put together.
Are you though?
I am always. Even now, I'm matching in what I'm wearing, and I look good. And it's just a tank top, shorts, and shoes.
Are we talking about fashion or personalities? Because I was talking about our personalities.
I didn't say you had to wear my personality.
I told you had to be mine.
Oh.
And I thought I was talking about being yours. And I thought you were telling me that I had to be put together
Oh,
that
so if that was the case, then it would be me turning into personality less and you turning into full personality.
Whoa, I have a great personality.
So what was the next question?
It's music choice. I am definitely less angsty now than I was.
I'm less country in my music choice now. I do have my days, though. What, you've never heard this story?
No, I was burping without burping out loud, so that's why my cheeks got big.
Oh, I was like, please, you've never heard this story?
I was slowly letting the air out.
Oh.
But thank you for putting me on blast.
I was definitely less country. I'm definitely less country now than I was growing up. I do have my moments, though, where sometimes I just like to listen to, like, 80s and 90s country. Because Fancy was her name.
And Fancy was her name.
Jeff?
I mean, if you listen to my playlist, you'll probably think I'm just some depressed emo kid. But I'm not a depressed emo kid. All my favorite songs are just
adult.
slow and sad.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with slow and sad songs.
That's my emotions.
But did it change from when you were an angsty or a sad, depressed kid to now?
I just add new songs to the playlist that are more recent, but there's still songs on there from when I was in like
You
high
have like
school.
all of Olivia. What is Olivia Rodrigo?
I don't
You have
have-
literally all of her music now.
No, I don't have any of her music.
Why? It's all sad and depressing.
No, she's
Except-
like the new Taylor Swift. I don't have time for that.
Except she can sing.
A little better than Taylor Swift.
I find all of her music. I like the song.
I like the song. I do like
the. Cute. And then all of a sudden it was like, I heard it 20 times on a radio, and then I was
It's
like,
the only thing that's on the radio now.
Yeah, they did an entire day of that song.
Yeah.
I was like, this is dumb.
Good for you, and the other one, driver's license or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she was just cheating on her. Anyways.
Yay!
Next one, I have outgrown my bad cleaning habits. Like, I'm not perfect at it by any means. But remember when you and I got together, I was very bad at keeping things clean.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this segment let's put Jeff on blast? Or is it just I want to try and show how much of a person I've changed, but Jeff is the same person still?
So, this actually, because I know where he got this topic. We were talking about how when we were younger and stuff, we did not like paint our nails and stuff like that. But we have been recently, and that's where it came from.
Yes, but everything he's asked so far is just let's put Jeff on blast.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm still messy. Does that answer that question? No, I have not grown up. Actually, I just went through all my clothes and donated 4 bags of clothes.
Wait till you get
because
a house,
I'm moving and I don't have room for it.
See,
You don't have room in your giant house for all of your clothes?
No, all these clothes were already on the floor. There was no room for them now.
Well, if you cleaned out your pop closet.
Yeah.
Have you done that yet?
No. When Patrick's brother comes to visit, I'm making him pack all the pops.
Because you could just put them in your storage.
No, I wouldn't have room for anything else in the storage unit. Anyway, this has been Jeff on Blast. Continue.
So the next one is
Wait, we didn't finish answering that question.
I did.
cleaning habits. I also
We didn't talk about mine.
have your cleaning habits changed?
Yes, they have.
Have you gotten
Worse.
worse?
I am very much I apologize every time the house is like a little bit of a mess. And every time I apologize to Jeff, I'm like, Jeff, I'm so sorry. The house is just a little bit dirty. He's like, have you been to my apartment?
Literally my answer. But I will say, probably when I get the house, my cleaning habits will change.
Because it'll be so easy. You'll just move it in, and then it'll already be clean, and it'll just be there.
In my defense, I do have organized messes, so I know where everything is until somebody who is not in this room touches my thing, moves it somewhere else, then I can't find it, and I get annoyed, and he tells me where it is. Then I get annoyed at him for moving it, but he gets annoyed at me that it was there it was in the first place. And I said, but if you didn't move it, we wouldn't be having this conversation. And that's my story.
So we actually...
Don't touch my stuff is the moral of the story.
I feel like this office is a little bit of an organized chaos.
But you know where everything is, right?
We do know where everything is.
And that's all that matters.
Because we put things there together.
And that's all that matters.
Yes. But no, I feel like I have gotten worse. Like, I feel like I like things to be clean, but only where people can see them, if that makes sense. So, like, our bedroom and our closet, nobody sees those things.
I see it every now and then.
Except us.
I see it every now and then.
Our bedroom?
Yeah. If the other bathroom's occupied, you tell me to go in the other one.
We do.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I open that the bedroom door, and everything just falls on top of me.
No, it does
You gotta swim through their bedroom to get to the bed to the clothes.
Actually, when his parents come in town and like they have to use our bathroom because the other bathroom is like, I go, just warning you, 2 men live in that bathroom, and they're usually like, oh, it's okay. Every time, I'm not even joking.
This is why we have 3 bathrooms in the new house,
my
so that no one has to go
Watch
into mine.
all 3 of them be dirty.
Probably because he's good. Anyway. Anyway.
So, next question.
Interests. Now, most of my interests have stayed relatively the same, except I realized that, like, because there was a period where I was like, I'm only ever going to like the same things forever. And that's mostly true. Except I realized over the past, like, few years that I've really gotten into, like, horror as a genre.
Not until we started going to Halloween Horror Nights.
But, like, remember our first night there before we went? We were both like, we're probably not going to like this. This is probably going to be a one-and-done thing. We're just going to go with our friends.
You said you probably won't like it. I've been before.
Let him put you on blast with him so he doesn't feel as bad.
I went before, and I did enjoy it because I liked being scared. You were the one that weren't sure that you were going to like it again.
Yeah, I didn't know, and now I love it.
And now you love it.
And now when you're at work and I'm at home, I watch scary movies all day. I also grew into my competitive nature as like an adult, because as a kid I was competitive, but I kept telling myself, oh no, I'm not competitive, I'm not competitive, I'm not competitive. As an adult, I realize now that I've always been competitive, and I accept that.
So you just accept it now. You didn't grow into it. You just accepted
no, I grew
it.
into it because I get more and more competitive all the time.
I feel like my interests are always changing. Because I'm very flighty sometimes when it comes to my interests. Like, oh, this is cool. And then I'll just get over it. And then, oh, this is cool. And then I'll just get over it. And Jeff, you can't say that your interests have not changed. Because there was no podcasting when you were a kid.
That's adding interest.
That's what's happened with me.
But
I've grown
changing
into.
is an addition is a change.
What I was gonna say is that when I was a kid, I liked Pokemon. When I'm an adult, I still like Pokemon. When I was a kid, I like Legos. I still like Legos. I like Star Wars. I like Star Wars. I like Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter. Technically, audiobooks were a thing, which could be a form of a podcast.
For rich people.
They were on CDs.
For rich people.
Anyway, my interests are always growing, but I haven't grown out of any of
Which
my
is
interests.
a change. Growing is a change. You start off having something very little.
So far, you've picked one topic you can't completely put me on blast on yet.
But like when you're a kid, something like or whatever, like you start off with something like so tiny, and then as you get older, it grows and grows.
I know you're making a penis joke because you're trying so hard not to
I
laugh.
really wanted to say it.
I know you were trying so
I
hard
was
not
trying
to
to
laugh.
be the sexual part of our podcast. Let me fill my oats, okay?
I mean, continue talking about your penis growing longer and longer.
I wasn't talking about mine.
Oh, so it didn't grow.
No.
Yikes.
But the interest in penis did grow.
Next. Next.
So, my next one is I've kind of grown out of the person I used to be. Like, if you were to compare me before I moved down here to me now, they're two separate people. Like, I feel like I've grown into liking myself more. I have kind of accepted a more feminine side of myself. And I kind of understand who I am a little bit more now. And it's so weird thinking about just 10 years ago, I was a very different person.
I can agree. Like, instead of being ashamed of the person I was, like, I've grown to accept more of who I am and to be me more and not worry about what people think. Even, like, I even do that, like, even when we moved into our house, like, you and I moved into the house, like, I was very much trying to keep everything, like, neat and orderly and to, like, have everything be like the grayscale that it is, because, you know, gray is a very easy color, and everyone was saying, oh, you could do this, you should just keep this way, blah, 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 blah. And I was just starting to get so worried about people coming into the house and not liking the house, when at the end of the day, fuck you. And it's my house. I'm the one that pays for it every single month. Like, it's my house. I can do what I want with it. I mean, it's our house, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm speaking
The collective
in me person.
me.
But, like, I was so worried. And, like, now Larry and I are just starting to, like, paint things, because I've started taking on this, like, I don't usually, like, I don't give a fuck about people sometimes. I'm just like, I don't care what you do. Like, whatever. This is, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But then, of course, there's other times it's always constantly, like, needing approval from people. Like, it's a very Nina West syndrome. Like Nina was an amazing person, and she did everything, and she just wanted Nina West as a drag queen. She's a very, like, good drag queen. I'll show her to you. You'd like her. But she always needed approval from everyone, and she was just fantastic. And that's me. I'm just fantastic. I just always still need approval from people. So sometimes I do the things I do because I want approval. So, yeah. So that's changed. What about you, Jeff?
My personality is perfect, and it has never needed to change. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I haven't really changed that much. I still act like a straight boy. I dress like one. I dress exactly the same. I've always been super sarcastic.
If you didn't know, guys, Jeff is just moving his head back and forth.
I
was like,
my personality hasn't changed much. I mean, have you seen my personality change since you've met me? My nose is itchy. That's why I'm scratching my nose.
no.
Was that a real no or that like a no?
No, that was a no because your personality has grown as I have grown to know you. I think those are two different questions, though.
That's true.
I've learned more.
Maybe
about
you've just
we have
noticed
learned more
my
about your personality more.
Yes, but it hasn't changed in like since the day
No,
I
just
came
a
out of the
tiny
womb.
obsessive compulsive.
What am I obsessive or compulsive about?
Just a little. But I understand what you're saying. Like,
But I haven't like grown as a human being.
I think you've grown as a human being. You've had to if you're going to deal with me. Like you do, I have to admit, you have gotten a little bit softer than when we first met. You were a little bit abrasive when we first met. And I think because you're dealing with a very emotional person in general, that's me, you've grown softer in dealing with me as a person. So I think you have grown a little bit. But you're still Jeff. I mean, like you're still somewhat the same person I met that hated me when you first met me.
I will never stop being sarcastic.
What?
Ask you
No.
to.
Because I would be boring.
I wouldn't want you to be
Thank you.
sarcastic.
I'd be
Not sarcastic.
boring. I'd be boring. Anybody who's not sarcastic is boring in my book.
Difference between sarcasm and tact.
Tactically sarcastic.
E.
Do you have any more?
That was it.
Oh.
That was
That
some
was-
big ones.
Oh.
That was
So you're not going to ask if our penises have grown since then?
no. We decided not to. That was taken off the list.
That's gonna go on.
That's gonna go on our
Patreon.
sex episode. If you guys want us to do an episode where we talk about sex, just let us know.
Sex.
Sex sells.
I mean, can you imagine? We could have like a sex line. Ooh, that sounds like a phone line.
I was just
A
about to
sex
say.
toy line.
Hi,
Ooh, a sex
thanks for
toy line. We
calling.
could call one the Alan, and then we'll call one Jeff, and then we'll call one Larry.
Are we just making model penises of ourselves?
Yeah, we're making dildos.
Okay.
Okay.
Make a fleshlight, and we could
The Giggle-o
like,
set?
we could get our
Giggle-o.
There would be three dildos, and then three butt portions for a fleshlight. Oh, it'd be great.
3 what?
So, a fleshlight? Do you know what a fleshlight
I don't know. I heard
Okay,
that part.
So there are butt inserts.
That's the part I was. That's
So
what
you
I
would
thought
do-
I heard.
From what I understand, you like it's
I don't-
almost.
we don't
like
need to talk
if
about
you
this
take
on fuck.
concrete and you pour concrete.
Oh, how to make the molds?
Yeah, you make the
Are
mold.
you making a butt mold?
Making a butt mold.
I didn't know those were things.
No, but it's not the outside of the butt. It's the inside of the butt.
It's the hole?
Yeah. I'm just saying, they have them. Porn stars, all kinds of porn stars go out there and do it.
We'll have our own lube line,
Oh my gosh.
our own sex swing line.
It'll be cheesecake flavored.
But you shouldn't.
The end of this episode just got real
So we can leave the
awkward.
title then.
Or we'll make the title of this episode.
So guys,
We're gonna get our own lube line.
thanks so much for joining us.
We could call them giggle
if you're
blows.
still here,
Giggle blows.
if you're still here,
If they're gone after this.
Thanks for listening, and I hope it's not your last episode. If this was your first episode, I am so sorry.
Yeah, Jeff is so sorry.
I am so sorry. But please, guys, please buy the Giggle-o sex line
Can you imagine?
of toys. It'll be on Giggle-os.com. Don't type that in. I don't know where please don't type that in. Okay,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine we could have like a line of vibrators and like the vibrator itself only did one specific like vibration and it was just the kazoo sound. Can you imagine?
I can.
And then whenever like we would enter the episode with the big hello, it would get real like fast and hard. Hello! It'd be real fun. Are you trying to see if there's a Giggle-o's or Giggle-o's website?
There is no Giggle-os.com, but we might have to go buy that domain right now.
Giggles, but why would we want to make it Giggles and Gays though?
But if we buy Giggle-os.com, we can reroute it to the Giggles and Gay website eventually.
Ooh,
we might just need to buy the domain name.
Yeah.
I'm going to see how much it costs.
We can get it gag.com.
Oh, I'm supposed to do the closing. So, thanks so much for coming, guys. It's been a great time. He's laughing that I said coming.
I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
Definitely.
I hope you guys have grown with us, and I hope this episode has made you grow.
Especially if you came
Yes.
to listen to us.
Yeah, while you grew.
Oh, this just went gutterbox right away.
Well, if you want to tweet us on Twitter.
Whoa! If you want to email us at gigglesandgays@gmail.com. Now, Twitter.
Giggles and Gays on Twitter.
You can slide those naked pics of Tom Holland into our Instagram DMs.
Or whatever you want to
Can
put
send
to
those
the
growth
DM.
pics.
Not whatever you want to send.
I mean, as long as they're tastefully done. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to.
And their mail.
At Giggles and Gays?
Will not accept the female ones. I don't want to see that.
No, that's rude. We can get some titties.
Put little stars on them.
Put little stars on them.
Oh, I'll take titties, but I don't want to see past the titties.
And there's the gay portion that you are.
Yeah.
That's how gay is, everybody.
Yeah.
He's 75% straight and 25% gay.
Like 90% straight. Don't tell Patrick. You can also listen to this podcast wherever podcasts are found.
If you want to anymore.
Stay tuned for our sex toy line coming to sex stores near you. Do they still have sex stores? Are those still
They do.
They
all
do.
over the
They're
place.
probably real nasty.
They're just
now,
called
though.
adult.
You know what?
Adult
Fuck it. We're gonna
bookstores.
no. We're gonna sell it in Walmart.
Ooh.
It'll
The
be on
locked
the
up section.
Locked up with the lube.
It'll be on the Walmart sections in Target. Target will sell.
Can we have cheesecake lube though? Like cheesecake flavored edible lube.
Okay, but to be fair, all of the health people say you shouldn't be eating.
You probably shouldn't eat the lube no matter
anyway.
what.
I mean, we're not the ones that are actually going to be.
Is it
doing
just
but
gonna be
everybody else?
But is it just straight up a bottle of cheesecake?
I mean, that would be better.
Larry's face.
just put some cheesecake mix and
Guys, this has been Giggles and Gays. I'm Jeff.
I'm Larry.
I'm Alan, so keep calm and
No, that's still my line.
you started off, so I get to do it.
It's
So
not-
keep calm and giggle on.
Guys, keep
Okay,
calm.
bye.
Keep
bye.
calm. And don't forget to buy our sex line. Bye.